Hello and welcome to the 7th-ish episode of Two Kids Off Grid, featuring me, Heather, and the sick Eddie, who is going to be leaving in a second to go upstairs and lay down. So Eddie, say hi.
Hi. I don't feel so hot, so I'm gonna go upstairs into my room.
Yeah,
Show them your cool shirt though first before you do. Sit down so they can see it. So they can't see it if you're standing up.
Alright, so yes,
Okay.
he doesn't feel too chipper. He's sick right now. He has a stomach bug or something. So it's just going to be me today, which is kind of good because we didn't get this much questions this time, which is a shame because, we like answering questions. So please, next episode, we want more questions, so please feel free to comment any questions you have about what we're doing here, or it's about Eddie and I, or anything in general, I don't know, that we could answer. So yes, so we get on with the questions. So the first question is by Rev John O'Toole. What are your housekeeping chores in the homestead, or does Dad do it all? I am in charge of usually washing the dishes, taking out the cat litter box and taking out the garbage and stuff. Just simple stuff like that, and keeping our rooms clean, which I'm not doing a very good job at, as Dad knows. I was supposed to clean my room yesterday, but technical difficulties, so I didn't. So, basic stuff. So Dad doesn't do it all. It's shared. It's not fair to just have one person do it all. So, we all have our own tasks that we have to do. So, yeah. So the next question is by Mary Smith. What type of trees and berries do you want this spring? I don't know. Probably like apple trees, peach trees, pear trees, cherry trees, stuff like that. Dad, what do you think
What's up, honey?
for trees?
We're definitely gonna throw some pear trees in. We're gonna do some cherry. I'll sit down with you a second.
Right. Now it's one kid off Grid and Father.
And father, yes. We're probably gonna do some cherry trees.
I already said that.
Yeah, cherry. Okay. We're gonna probably throw a couple peach trees. I don't know how well they do. We did our other peach tree actually did fantastic that we had at the
Even
house.
though it was stinky.
Even though it was dinky, yes. We are going to do some pear trees. We're probably throwing a few more different varieties of apple trees. And
Honey crisps.
Honeycrisp. Oh,
Honey
let's see if
crisps.
they can. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna mix it up. And definitely try to go with a variety of different things.
Yes, and then for berries, we're definitely going to be doing raspberries.
Well, we got raspberries, wild raspberries all over this freaking joint.
No, but the raspberries we had at the old house, they were
Yes,
doing very good.
we're throwing a couple bushes.
And strawberries, I'm sure. We have a lot of wild ones out here too.
Mm-hmm.
And blueberries and stuff. I was going to say grapes, but those aren't berries. But grapes too. Those are trees.
Yes.
Vines-ish.
All right, I'll let you continue.
Alright, so yes, Dad basically said everything that I already said, which is helpful. And so yeah. And same question, well not same question, but same person who asked that last question. Have you thought about getting chickens? I think this is chickens. Yes, if you watched any of our other videos, we've talked about chickens a lot, so we're definitely going to be getting them. Probably like 12 females and 1 male, because we can't have too many males because they will attack the chickens and like...
Well, 4 to 5 to 1.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 to 1. Because if you have too many roosters, then they'll attack the chickens and like defeather them and stuff, and then they're sick, and then they're not good for winter. They'll die. So that's not like ideal. So definitely more hens than roosters. But yes, so we'll be getting chickens, and we'll be using their meats and their eggs. So yeah. So this next question is by Almost Off Grid Office. Who uses more power, Eddie or Heather? Well, we can't really gauge that because, we're just shared. But Eddie probably uses more because I'm at school and he's homeschooled. So he probably uses more because he's on his laptop a lot more often than I am. So obviously when I'm at school, he's using the power still. So probably him. But you can't really gauge how much we're using each of us. So just whatever, I guess. But so probably Eddie though. If we really had to put money on it, it'd be Eddie. Yeah, so this next question is also by Rev John O'Toole, who said the first question. Why can't you two make sure your rooms are tidy for when your dad works so hard? We're teenagers, so what we do. We're good at living in filth. Like right now, my room's kind of a wreck, so I'm gonna clean it after this video is done. But I don't know, we just close our doors. Dad doesn't see much. It doesn't bother me, but we should try to keep it more clean because Dad's worked so hard to get our rooms the way they are, and we're just trashing them. but it's just what I do. Even at our old house, my room was generally not the cleanest, but that's just what I do, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. We're dirty. That's what we do. Not dirty, just like trashy. I have papers all over the floor and food. Cause I get hungry a lot. Cause again, I'm a growing teenager. That's what I'm gonna do. Just have clothes all over the place and stuff for food. So it's whatever. I guess I can't help it. I could help it, just I don't choose not to. So yes. So the second to last question is by Linda Williams. Would you ever consider building a cob / earth bag / straw bale house to live in? I have no idea what any of those are, so I don't know. This is like a really awful answer to your question. Just I don't know what any of those are, but we're probably just gonna stay here, and it's gonna be good.
Now, what she's asking you, honey,
Mhm.
you can make houses out of all those things that she just said.
Yeah.
So she's asking you, would you ever see yourself in the future making a house like that? Is what she's asking.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, because why would we when we have our own house that'll probably sustain us for quite a long time until we can get an even bigger and better house. But even then, like, we're still gonna use this, and even if I'm older, if I want to live here by myself and my cats, I could. So yeah, I don't know. And I don't know what Eddie would say. He probably wanted to live in a normal house. Not that those aren't normal, just like a house that is big for our family. So yes. Where's Oxy? Gotta get our guest of honor. She's like in every single video. Get up here. Come on. Yes. Alright. Now this last question is by Spud Rebel. Heather, are you planning on going with an associate's, bachelor's, master's, or PhD for nursing? I don't know. Probably bachelor's. Yeah, because it's 4 years and it's a good start. And even if I wanted to go back and get my master's or PhD, I could. But I'm probably just gonna go out the bachelor's and I can get decent jobs in RN and stuff. And we don't need to have all those years of schooling for something that doesn't need to take that long. Because why should I waste even more of my life in school? But, oh my god, I didn't address on there. You probably don't know where that is, so it's okay. Sorry for the address, we're gonna go pick her up because we're gonna go see the musical for my school later. Shrek the Musical. But that's not important.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Yeah, that's what are you doing in my swamp. But, yeah, probably just bachelor's, then it's a good start and I can get a good job easily. Then in the future I wanna work towards being a traveling nurse. So they set me up for 3 months in different places all across the country, and then I get to see the country and get to work, and they do everything and stuff. So
They pay for where you live, and they pay an excellent wage, and they pay you to travel to that spot to move your stuff.
yeah, because Dad, his one friend at his last work, they said that it's $46 something an hour,
Between $35 to $60 an hour in there in between.
and that's not bad. It's a lot better than minimum wage. Minimum? I can't speak today. Minimum wage. So I'd rather be working there than at McDonald's or something. Can I help you? Look at this. My hand smells like my grandma's perfume. Oh my god, that was so random. But I was trying to get marker all off of me, so figured I'd just say that now that I mentioned it. But so yes, those are all our questions. We didn't get a lot. So like I said before, please feel free to comment whatever questions you have. I'm getting there, Dad. He's mouthing to me, subscribe. Yes, please subscribe and like all our videos. We can really appreciate the love, and click on ads. What? I know. Can I help you? Look at her. But yeah, so please comment any questions that you have for Eddie and I, whether it's related to the homestead or just about us, because we're pretty interesting sometimes. So I'm sure you would love to learn about us. But so yes, please do all those things like I mentioned, subscribe, like, and comments. We really appreciate it. So yeah, that's for our episode of 2 Kids Off Grid, even though it's 1 kid and a cat off grid, and sometimes Dad for a few minutes there. So yes, bye.